This is done. Ad is done. Welcome back in case you had an ad break. So my goal really with this playthrough is to get the normal Aberrot. Once I get the normal Aberrot, I would say that game has concluded for me for this moment in time. And I would like to return back to the game. Oh, I'm out of mana. That happens when you spam too much. But my damage over time even still cleared out. But I would like to return on the new season and with some new characters and those stuff. Yeah, this game is a time sink too. It took me around 300 plus hours to get what I want. So what was the thing you wanted? You wanted this red ring of what was it, Altria or that one? I guess, yeah, the red ring. Right. Yeah, I mean, like the reason I have tier 1, I think I picked up tier 6 ring. I don't really care about tier 6 rolls, but the reason why I took it was to ascend it and maybe throw my chances to get the red ring, you know. So yeah, I can feel that, but I'm not gonna farm it in a sense like that. I will try to get it, and if I get it, I will get it, but I'm not gonna farm for it. But what kind of characters have you been playing? And how do you like the current season, the season 3? By the way, you should try the other classes. Mage is miserably early, but insane late with Lightning plus Rune Master. Also, Beastmaster is insane with Minions and Sabertooth. I will probably try those classes out next season. Like, something along the lines I will try out. I really picked up Last Epoch because, first of all, I like the ARPGs, but this is one of the few games which had a Warlock class. And Warlock class is something that I played back in the day in WoW, so I wanted to relive this a little bit, like dealing damage with dots or damage over time, right? So I wanted to relive that fantasy a bit. So I picked the Warlock class, or Acolyte, and then specialized Warlock. And yeah, that's how I got my place here. I'd like to probably try as the next class, but I try to something melee related. I don't know how easy it will be to play, but something melee related maybe, just to see like the other crystallized heart variant. Jesus. Run away. Right, making sure I can survive this guy. Ah! Right, so my dots killed it. Alright, can we get the... Oh, we got it what we wanted. Nice. This is D6. Alright. Again, this one. Warlock is really weak this season because the nerfs last season. Alright. Well, I guess I took the correct lesson. The weak one. No, it's been a very interesting learning curve with the Warlock. And I've been enjoying this a lot. So I don't really mind that. I just at the moment want to get the normal Aberrot done. That's like my goal really. Oh, that was the... Let me just send it. Yep, of course I'm not gonna get the one I want. Wait, I need more runes. This is also D6. Heirloom of the Last Nomad. Cold resistance void. Don't care about the shields. Two handers. Alright, cool. Stash. Yeah, I have, like you can see, I have a lot of items which I have hard time to say no to. It's just keep it here at the moment. Not sure what to do with this one. Let me keep it here. Okay, let me sell those two. Don't want those. So I'm playing offline character with SSF.
Take care.
So I don't have stash share with any other character. That's why I'm only like, you saw me selling the bow, right? So that's why I don't keep it. Showing what you want to play is the way to play this game too. It's awesome, by the way. There is in-game guide if you don't understand a certain mechanic. Yeah, this in-game guide has been invaluable. And also the other thing is invaluable is that if you keep like the alt key on, then it specifies what the different affixes does. So these two things have been invaluable, especially when I started the game. Sometimes I forget about the in-game guide. Then somebody from the community has really like told me like, you should check it out, right? Interesting. By the way, why is there some of the lines purple? Like you can see like a path from the start. Is it where I'm placing at the moment? Because that I haven't seen this before. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get those glyphs and then I'm gonna get the unique set body or body armor again. Yeah, but Warlock so far has been really enjoyable. I like to do this way where I set the curses on and then start bombarding the chaos bolt, and I don't know, I like to play this way. There are probably better builds and easier classes that where you just click one button and all the enemies are dying, but I kinda like this one. I got to go now, need to sleep, I'm tired. Enjoy your game, bro. Well, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you again sometime. Oh, I'm out of mana. Okay, I need probably think something along the lines of more mana, because seems like my faster attack speed or casting speed is draining my mana faster. Alright. Actually, quickly... What was it? No. Passives, yeah. I could get one additional point from Vitality. I can take this one and couple points away from the health leech. Yeah, I can probably do this one and get to mana again. Yeah, I will probably do that. Alright, what's the Jesus, time has really been flying today, like flown past. that's what happens if you have fun, right? So I just like noticed that I've been streaming for 3 hours already. I thought like I just started. Okay, let's do Slay the Exile Mages. Nice. There's a Nemesis, and we have... Time flies when you have fun, exactly, yeah. And that's what's really been happening today, like... I really thought like we've been doing like this an hour or maybe hour and a half tops, but it's been already 3 hours. May I ask what type of work you did outside of this or before? So my last job was software development manager, and before that I was software engineer myself for I don't know 10, 12, 13 years, something like this. So quite a big long experience in software engineering. Yeah. What language types? I was mostly like as an engineer. I was mostly focusing on the backend side. So I started my career with .NET C#. Then at some point I rolled over to Golang, which till today I really enjoy. It was about I think around 2017 when I rolled over to Golang. And I've still been using this for every side project that I have. But in last company we were doing, like my team was doing a lot of Node.js and Python, machine learning stuff. So it's been a lot of different languages really. But mostly on the backend side. I focused mostly on the backend side, meaning that anything related to infrastructure was also on my plate. So on all the DevOps side, right? Because oftentimes people didn't want to deal with the DevOps side, so I just took care of it. I really enjoyed it. And later as a manager, I also tried to keep my team, try to help my team as much as possible with these kind of questions. Although mostly it was their responsibility now, but whenever I had a chance, I took opportunity to help them. Didn't happen very often, but I did my best. So yeah. Really any language that can be statically compiled, basically, was the thing I preferred to work in. I remember I really struggled with some JavaScript part and some Python part because the language nuances. Right, I'm out of mana, so cool. I need to go to the base and really respect some of my passives around mana regen. We can go safely. By the way, did we had Rift Beast as well here? Yes, 9 to 5 coder and creative coder are very different things, lol. It really is a lot to keep up with. Yeah. The thing I hated probably about IT, working in IT and as a coder was that exact the same word in coder. Because oftentimes you were taught as a code monkey, you know, you were given a task, just follow those exact steps and get this shit done, right? I hated that part. And usually I stayed in the company like maximum 2 years, if that happened, right? It was like really necessary to get your first tidings, I guess, in the industry, early in your career. After that, I was like, I want to focus more on the product side, meaning that if I can't discuss with you how we should do some changes on the product, or why it matters, the change what we do matters, I'm not interested in. So I don't want to work with that on there, right? And that has been like my way of working and way of thinking. Like since the, I don't know, for a long time, let's say. And then that really is the reason why I at some point went into the like management side as well. On the management side of the system, like system development. So I wanted to give my team a chance that they don't need to be just coders. They can think on their like themselves, right? Well, I'm Gen Z, so I started with basic lol, but I gave up because it's really endless education to keep up. So I've never done basic myself. No, I have done visual basic. Yeah, I have done that basically in Excel. I have done that a bit. But my first language really was Pascal. And that was probably somewhere early 2000s when I first really got my first tidings in the programming. And that was really taught to me by my father, who gave me a book, and I was just, you know, learning there. And so I was probably, I don't know, 12, 13 when I first did some Pascal stuff. Yeah. Wait, something just damaged me. Yeah, Visual Basic was an interesting language. I didn't like it, but it was an interesting one. Today I'm just basically, like, why I'm writing Poland as well on my side stuff is, it's simple, it's stupid, it's simple, that's it. I don't want some clever things anymore. Like, I don't want to have some big frameworks and lot of clever options. Just the most direct to the point language there is, and you can do most of the things on with the standard library. That's my go-to, and I know, just get the shit done, right? And this has been actually helpful for streaming as well, because since I upload things to YouTube, right, one of the first things I did before I started streaming was create myself a couple of scripts that just got the full recording that I have and start automatically uploading it to YouTube while I'm drinking coffee somewhere else, right? And all that kind of automation that I can do for myself to really, simplify my life. But how do you enjoy the coding? Seems like, thing or two. Do you enjoy it or you don't like it at all? I started with Windows 1.0 at 13 and was pushing on mine till maybe 3.0 or so and slowed down. Oh, nice. So, I think I never saw Windows 3.1. I remember from my childhood Windows 95 and MS-DOS a lot. And by the time I got my first computer at home, like, we had already Windows 98 out. I'm over 50 now, yeah. It's, when you said basic, I already thought so, or guessed something like this. So I'm 34. I'm a little bit younger, I still code, but only for my own projects. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. But it's probably like... Well, yeah, you said only for your own projects. Yeah. I like the same way. Like, I like to code, but I don't want to be like just a software dev anymore. Like just coding. There has to be something else in addition. And AI makes it easy, but you still need to use a good old human brain. AI has limits. Oh, I agree on that 100%. I usually use AI I usually use AI as a devil's advocate for my thoughts. Like, here is a solution that I'm thinking about. What is wrong with it, for example? Or tell me, like, why it shouldn't work, or how could it be improved, right? So I'm using AI like this a lot, but I don't really like to write code with AI. I still like to write my own code, even if it's like simple as writing some tests for your solution that is a little bit like mundane work, I still find enjoyment in that. Although I have done this like countless of times already. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me like trying to keep the last fingers attached to the coding before it's still there until AI takes it fully over. I don't know. Maybe it's just like this kind of cry there. I agree, but AI is nice for cleanup and simple things. Yeah, sure, for sure, yeah. Especially if the simple things or cleanup or things that you're working, or you don't really know the API that you're working against it, so it's really good to explore with AI first, like just scaffold me something quickly, right? And then you can figure out on yourself. And this is where you're gonna hit the limits as well, like sometimes the API that he's gonna use is some outdated No, this is fun. So sorry, brother. Didn't mean to get you away from your game. This is fun. This is thing I like to talk about. No worries there. All right. Let me do the Rift Beast. I remember at school, like by school I mean university then. I even tried to learn some Haskell, and it was really fun language in terms of thinking like mathematical functions. But I never saw a real application to it, or where could I really apply it in my everyday work. So I'm a little bit sad that I haven't really had chance like use some functional languages in everyday. Like I use the function language ideas every now and then, right? But really to use the language and try to craft something with it, that, or even some so-called engine for some solution, right? So I'm a little bit sad that I haven't had this kind of opportunity. Alright, well, we are actually done with the points. So I wanted to get a Rift Beast there. There was something else on the ground. Oh, Soulfire Bastingi. Only thing I really use now is C#. Yeah, C# is nice. I got bored with C# because at some point C# was a lot of like I think it was C# 4, or when all the things started to come up with this async await patterns, you know, everything is a task and you async and await. And I remember I did some refactoring work in the office, and I just had to write all the interfaces to support that. At the same time, I was just about reading about Golang, where you can do the async work inside the function itself without changing the signature. And I was like, come on, I don't want to do this. I don't want to rebuild everything just to support like all the signatures, just to support this kind of capabilities. And then I was offered a job as a Golang dev at some point, and I just saw the opportunity, took the opportunity and really tried it out, and ever since I've been enjoying it. It's weird how sometimes the world works. So yeah, I'm trying to do quick some room in my inventory. Gonna take those. But I had a lot of fun in C# and .NET overall. I mean, if you can't say programming is fun, right? For me it was. Or still is, really. Let me try to escape those nodes here. Cool.
Nearby, I can smell her.
Small lad.
What is the future like? No.
Alright, it's all done. So welcome back everybody who had an ad break. So much finance is C# based. Yeah, yeah. It is, yeah. I've heard that lot of like F# as well in the finance world. But I used C# lot of times where all my projects were in C# really was like a lot of like APIs and self-servicing solutions and customer facing products, like a lot of like that. Like you could say like you were feeling about the enterprise side of the things, but not really enterprisey yet. Ah, so near. One. Well, we got him, but I didn't get the AX, so yeah. All right, too bad. And I'm out of shards.
Yes.
I'm out of shards. Have you ever had a chance to do C++ as well? Alright, I'm gonna actually destroy this one. Tier 6. Tier 6. Too bad. Tier 6. Okay. Is this necrotic resistance? Tier 7. Oh, that's a nice one. Tier 6. 7. Oh, and out of the shards again. We have those ascendancies. No, we don't have those as well. No, because most of what I do now is just for me, unless I hire a subcontractor to do something. Alright.
There.
I can shutter those later on. Yeah, I guess the coding has been quite a commodity now, right? It's not especially with the AI as well. But still, like getting an engineer who knows what to write and how and or check even the AI outputs is like a
Yes.
really good thing.
Take care.
I'm still trying to sometimes try to do those like what is it? Freelance jobs here and there. Like I have one client that I'm working every now and then. I actually like this one because we can be involved in their product development a lot without worrying too much about like the old overhead of kind of meetings and all that stuff. Right, I'm trying to get some runes now. Ascendance, shaping, ascendance. I could probably take the ascendance one. Let's do this one. Refinement, removal. Let's take the ascendance again. Weaving, 11 runes. That's better. Shattering. Shattering as well. Reroll. Discover, let's do ascendance. Besides, the only thing I can think C++ is big in its game engine is off the tip of my head. It runs game engine but can't remember which one. I think Unreal Engine 5, well, just Unreal Engine, right, is probably the biggest one that is using C++ as its main language, and it has some simplified things on top of it. But if you really want to go into depths of the engine itself, it's C++ there. Well, most of the engines, I guess, are there. It's the most, I guess, most performant. Well, not the most performant, but enough performant. This one. Ascendance. Oh, ascendance of 7. Yes, please. Ascendance 7. Let's take this one then. Shattering 8. Shattering 12. Shattering 12. Rune 11. Rune 11. Reroll. I am actually interested in. There is a game engine called .go. Yeah, .go. Which I'm actually quite interested in to learn about. But I'm not sure when I'm gonna take the time. It's not as performant as the Unreal Engine though. But if you just want to try and learn, then it's more than enough, right? Shaping, discovery, ascendance. Let me reroll. Keep the last. All. Reroll. Discovery, ascendance. Reroll. Come on, give me something good. Shattering. Yeah, I'm out of the points. That's the problem. So I'm gonna take something random probably. Let's take this one. Discovery Rune 11. Very good. Alright, we should have a lot of rune drops now. Yeah, let's do some monster killing and get some runes. We are on this one. Blood, Frost and Death. Alright, I'm gonna take this one. Actually, let me do this one. Let's do the beacon one. So it will open up our map even more and then we can see where to go next. And we can retry our Rift Beast as well once we finish the echo, so it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Locate the beacon. Yeah, let's locate the beacon first and... Oh, fucking hell, I died. I don't know how I died, but I died. I hope I can do the beacon again. Luckily I didn't, like... Supernova NGG, thank you for the follow. First of all, thank you for joining the stream. Then thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Well, so I increased my mana again with passives, and I'm still struggling sometimes with mana because my cast speed is quite crazy now. And if I wouldn't do the Photonic Fissures, then I probably wouldn't have the problem. So I probably need to stack more points into the mana regen parts. Let's do this one. But this is the problem only if I do like several times in a row cast the Photonic Fissure, so otherwise we are good on regen side. At least that's how it feels like. Yeah. Right. So, oh, okay, last monsters. Nice, done. So, do we have any nemesis here somewhere? Right. I'm trying to save some mana, so you can see I'm not doing just the chaos bots themselves aren't doing all the damage, so my fissure is still. But yeah. Probably need to improve our mana regen anyway. Or then just have one fissure, not two. But let me check if we have anything on the Rift Beast or... although I failed it before, so... I don't think so. I don't think there will be. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there will be. Yeah. Otherwise it would have already been seen on the map. Alright. Well, we have points as well, so don't see any point to... Let's not waste time here on this map. Alright. Now. Alright. It opened up really nicely. I'd like to get... What would I like to get now? So there's 3 echoes directly going with the unique items, so let's start farming those. Alright, we have both the Nemesis and Rift Beast here. Nice. So let me finish the Echo first. And then deal with those. Like the damage there. I was hoping to see the level up today, but not gonna happen. They're too far away. Is there any more caches to be opened? Oh, I see. Can finally see the caches on the map. So let me get those and finish the Echo and... Hello. Done. Nice. So now we can go and really go to the Nemesis first. I was farming some points there. Some stability points to speed up our progress in the timeline, but I anyway have the resources to do it, so... Wait, do I have anything that I want to build out? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think so, to be honest. Total damage increment taken. No. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just do the Nemesis without anything specific. Alright. A lot of shards. Nice. Guess let's do the Rift Beast. Let's travel to the ancient era and...
Rift brought you here. Good.
Let's do that. Okay. Prophecy. Glad we took some prophecies for the rules now. Oh, I'm stuck. I was stuck there. Okay, was I stuck? Yeah, I was stuck. There's a wall, I guess I was stuck. I was trying to jump away, but... Well... We got Echo done. Which is the thing I care about most. Now let me destroy some of the items that I don't need. Double D6. Not bad. Scepter, I don't want scepters. That's I don't need. 200 I don't want. Oh, I don't need. Band. Ooh. Ah. The only good thing is the increased necrotic damage, but I'm gonna keep it. Maybe I will need it to use to use it for something. All right. Let's do, I guess, one more echo. Actually, let's do boss. Let's do boss fight. Let's do this boss fight in this map again.
Why are you fighting for these beasts? No matter. You will die soon enough. The chill of death surrounds you. Can you feel your blood begin to freeze?
Where are you? Oh, you are here.
Your body will make an exceptional servant. Your interference ends now.
Where are you now? Oh, here.
These beasts obey me. Chill death. No,
Alright, done.
I'm undying. I feel
200 spear drop rate, band drop rate, oh, dagger. Alright, keep the current, confirm. Boss done. So now we have the 3 cases. Anything here good as well, apply frostbite. No, nothing too great for me. Alright. Cool. So let's see. Do some of those more. Right. Yeah, so we need one more case of Orobus, plus we need this island or the echo for to increase the corruption. But we're gonna do that tomorrow, because I have to wrap up for the day. Thank you everybody who has been watching. Unfortunately today is a little bit shorter stream. Tomorrow I will be continuing with Last Epoch. I will be continuing right from here, so we're gonna do those echoes for the unique items that I can see on the map at the moment. Plus we're gonna do the corruption increase. We're gonna most likely do another Harbinger. Today we did one. Tomorrow we can do other, and if we're lucky we're gonna get the 300 corruption tomorrow. So Aberot, I'm coming for you. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for joining, thank you for chatting. I hope to see you tomorrow, and stay safe.